This is the 5A States Baseball Semifinals from the Benton Athletic Complex here on the campus of the BB School, on the Benton School District, live on the Badger Sports Network. Good afternoon to you and yours, and welcome to Panther Stadium for the 5A States Baseball Semifinals between the Marion Patriots and your BB Badgers, their first semifinal appearance since 2010. That was the year the Badger baseball team made it to the state finals and won the state championship that year in 2010. My name is Matt Jenkins. Austin McGee joined alongside Chris Duke will be along very, very shortly. We are honored and proud to be with you guys here on a beautiful, warm and hot Saturday afternoon here from the Panther Athletic Complex here on the campus of the Benton School District. And it is going to be a whale of a game. We appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. A little bit about a delayed start. We had three Marion Patriots. Marion High School is having their graduation today, and they recognized three of their baseball seniors, and they were presented their diplomas, caps and gowns, and also it's cool to get to honor them. Obviously, last night was the Badger BB High School graduation last night. That's why we were not in attendance last night for last night's thriller of a game against Sheridan. The Badgers come back to win that one, and it is time to see if the Badgers can eclipse their trip and earn their right to go to UCA next Saturday for the state baseball finals. And we will get things rolling underway here. Jackson Edwards going to lead things off for your Badgers. He's going to take a first pitch ball down the middle, or down on the outside corner, excuse me. The 1-0 pitch coming here, swing and a miss from Jackson Edwards. Edwards will lead things off for your Badgers. He'll be flanked behind him by Clayton Ballard and Grant Jernigan in the 1-2-3 spot. Ty Tilley, Ty Farmer, and Bless at the 4-5-6, and then Clifton, Lopez, and T.A. Lewis round out the bottom third of the order. Count advances over to 2 balls and 1 strike. Tyson Lopez will be on the bump tonight for your Badgers.
Man, didn't need a great day for baseball.
Need a grade A effort. It's going to be one of those classic bullpen games. Ball outside, ball 3. Count 3 balls and 1 strike. It's going to be one of those classic bullpen games here. Badgers have went through 4 different arms, I believe, if I've got my math here correct. Jackson Edwards being one of them. Clayton Ballard throwing over 100 pitches during their Game 1 victory over there. And Jackson Edwards will lead things off there with a first batter walk, 4 balls, 1 strike, and he'll head to first base off that, and that'll bring Clayton Ballard to the plate.
That was a good eye right there by him.
Great eye by him. Ballard making his way to the batter's box here. The Badgers started off the state tournament run, a 3-1 victory over Russellville, the Western #1 seed. They then come back last night and defeat Sheridan in an absolute thriller that went well into the night till about 9 p.m. A game that's all the Badgers win 3-2, and that's how they got here to the other state semifinal matchup.
First pitch ball.
And for their compadres tonight, the Marion Patriots, they come in as the Eastern #3 seed. They defeated Lake Hamilton 7-5. That was a game that preceded the BB Russellville matchup this past week, and then they come back and win again 7-5 over the Van Buren Pointers yesterday, and that's how they get here today. The winner of today's matchup will move on to take on Valley View, the East #1 seed. 5 straight state finals appearances for the Valley View Blazers. They are ready. They are primed to ready to go back to Conway. Who will be their opponent? We're going to find out here, and then hopefully it's the team that's in the black jerseys here this afternoon. White helmets, black jerseys, white pants with the black socks to boot with it. Valley View in the all gray with the red, white, and blue trim on the shoulder sleeves. That's a good-looking uniform there.
Marion.
For Marion. 2-1 count on the board, no outs. Going to have Jackson Edwards going in motion. Ball will be fouled right off the net in front of us.
Even if they count at 2.
Mentioned it earlier, but kind of want to be one of those bullpen top ball games. A lot of arms have been used. Marion has used a lot of arms as well. It's going to be kind of just piecing this thing together. Don't matter how you get there, as long as it matters who's on the end of that winning end of the scoreboard. Outside and up and in, ball 3, and that'll leave in the count up full. 79 miles an hour on the off speed.
This guy pitching through 95 2 days ago.
So he can definitely hum it up there. The full count pitch coming, runner at first and Edwards. They're going to check him down back at first.
It's a lot of pitches.
Yeah, he's already up to 10 so far. Don't see many scoreboards that keep up with or high school scoreboards, I should say, with the
We need looking to get
foul count, pitch count, and everything. Yeah, we need that.
That'd be nice.
Full count pitch coming. Edwards at first. Here's the pitch. Inside for a called strike 3. Got Clayton Ballard looking. I think Ballard thought that was going to be a
ball 4.
Ball 4. They're going to get him looking, and that'll be the first out of the inning for the Badgers, and that'll bring up Grant Jernigan to the plate. Journey, a stud of a hitter for this team, leading team in the slugging percentage. Only 1 percentage point behind Jackson Edwards, who is the team leader in batting average.
He's hit a 340 up to this point.
340 up to this point. Here's the pitch to Jernigan, way up in the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch coming for Hall. Excuse me. 1-0 way inside. Almost got away from the catcher. He's able to chase it down. Count advances to 2-0.
Very good power hitter here.
Yeah, for Journey on the year, like you said, a 340 batting average, 429 on plate percentage. On base percentage, excuse me. 4 home runs on the year
he can
for
hit
Grant
one if he gets a
Jernigan.
hold of it for sure.
If they leave one across the middle of the plate, it'll be sayonara by Grant Jernigan. 2-0 pitch. Going to get it on the outside corner. First strike of the at-bat, 2-1.
Called strike with Journey. Did not like that.
Still got to work through and figure out the zone that this home plate umpire is going to have in store here.
Kind of low.
Here's the 2-1 offering right at the elbows of Journey. He's going to back off. 3-1 the count. Time going to be called for Jernigan. He'll step back into the box. Here we go. 3 balls, 1 strike. Edwards at first. Here's the offering. Outside. But Journey win anyway, and that'll be 3 balls and 2 strikes. Evans puts kind of full. Shaking his head, he knew better than to go for that, and he knows it. Still got one more chance at it, though.
Ball 4 moved the runner from first to second. If that was the case.
Full count pitch, swing on and a miss. And Journey will head back to the dugout. Second strikeout of the day for Marion. That'll be 2 outs on the board.
77 miles per hour was that pitch.
Off-speed pitch there, yeah. Ty Tilley making his way to the plate. His first appearance here this afternoon, the 4-hole hitter.
Batting at .338.
Tilley going to take a first pitch strike. I was going to say, if there's a good thing here, you're getting that pitch count up for Marion. You're making him work through the rotation. Here's the 0-1 to Tilley, low, ball 1.
Good take there.
Yeah, good take, and make that pitcher work.
He's looking for something he can just sit on here.
Yeah, sit on here and see if we can get Jackson up in motion here. Maybe try to go from first to second. Maybe try to steal something here. The 1-1 offering coming here from Marion. Edwards thought about it. Tilly pulls back just at the last moment.
Good hold.
That'll put the count at 2-1.
Uphill.
Waves off the signal. Here comes the pitch. Tilly pops that one up.
Out of
A
play.
lot of room for these infielders to do some stuff in the foul line, but will go out of play over on the bullpen area on the Marion side of things. Puts the count at 2-2. The 2-2. Tilly, that's going to be a base
Sit on
hit.
that one.
Side on it and got a base hit. Edwards will advance to second. Tilly held up at first. Good piece of hitting there from Ty Tilly. And the Badgers going to stay alive here in the top of the first inning. That'll bring up Ty Farmer to the plate.
Batting at .310 on the year.
A lot of good hitting on this team all the way through the order
You got that
for
right.
BB.
You got Cy Bless on deck.
Pitcher taking his time. Looked like he had a jersey malfunction there or something with his arm, but we'll get things reset. 2 outs on the board. Runners at first and second. Farmer at the plate. Here comes the offering. Farmer going to take ball 1 up in the corner. The 1-0. Farmer takes there, finds the edge of the zone, puts the count at 1-1. Good crowd on hand, too, boys.
You get that right. Over the year, he has a .383 on base percentage.
Got a stoppage in play here. Marion's.
Belt broke.
Was it a belt?
Yeah.
That was the belt. The belt came off, so the belt boy had to come out and replace the
Pitcher's
belt loop.
belt. You know, we said pitching was going to be key. This dude's already at 24 pitches. Definitely working his count up.
Working his count up, and he's got a run in scoring position. And Farmer's nobody you need to sleep on here. Farmer's got the power, maybe not to necessarily get out the park.
But he can hit one.
He can hit one there if he really wants to. A lot of room right now between those left and center fielders.
Oh, yeah.
See what he does here. Counts at 1-1 following the belt change. Way inside for ball 2. Maybe the belt's too tight.
Now they got a shift on.
Yeah, they're bringing in that shift. Ball 3.
Center fielder's going to slide over to the left field.
Bless might have some fun here. 3-1 away, and he'll have a bases loaded opportunity.
But, I mean, he shifted to the left field side, so now there's a gap in between.
Yeah, the gap in between right and center.
I mean,
they're playing
gap.
to Farmer's strength right now as far as, like,
Yeah.
hitting on the left half of the field. 3 balls, 1 strike. Farmer holds ball 4.
Bases are juiced for Cy Bless. He's batting a .247 on the year with a .369 on base percentage.
I think the biggest thing for him is get you a base hit. You can drag 2 of these runs in. Edwards.
Going to have a mound visit here.
I don't see any.
I don't see anybody in the
Well, the
bullpen.
dugout's covering the bullpen perfectly, so we may not be able to see that. But, yeah, we do have a mound visit. While the visit is taking place, we'll take a break here on the Badger Sports Network. Figure out where I left off here. Back in 30 seconds time here on the Badger Sports Network.
Bloom and BB is your hometown destination for all of your floral needs, gift shopping, clothing, and wedding preparation. A Perfect Bloom has all the trendy fashions like Gypsy Jazz footwear, can women denim, Power bags, which are a new, unique, and nature-friendly option, plus a huge selection of jewelry for everyone to see. Make sure you stop by A Perfect Bloom today at 407 West DeWitt Henry Drive in BB, or give them a call at 501-882-2144. Bloom and BB is your hometown destination for all of your floral needs, gift shop.
Back here on the Badger Sports Network. Mound visit is complete here, and we'll get things back set here for Cy Bless, who will make his way to the plate, and the bases are loaded.
Man, isn't that something to
for
happen
the
first
senior?
Inning.
First inning, bases loaded. There is 2 outs on the board.
27 pitches thrown this inning as well.
Cy will make him work. Cy's one of the most patient hitters
You see.
you'll ever see in the 5A Central. See what he has here. He'll take a first pitch ball outside.
He'll sit and wait until he finds something.
Oh, he'll definitely sit. The 1-0 offering coming here from Bless. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bless takes ball 2.
Feels like a lot of momentum's on this side.
Yeah, a lot of momentum. And BB's came ready to play. They've waited a long time for this. They're not going to let this opportunity slip by. You can
doubt that.
You ain't going to be able to doubt that. Bless takes ball 3 outside.
It's like he's losing a little bit of command, too. He was throwing strikes, and that's 3 straight balls.
Hadn't been paying attention to the pitch speed. But, yeah, you're right.
In between 77 and 56.
But I think the more thing is he's got the speed to boot. It's just the control hadn't been there. He hadn't done no command of it.
Cy's still got the green light here.
3-0 inside for a called strike 1. Right on the edge there, so that'll put the ball 3 balls, 1 strike. Bless thought that was ball 4, and I think I personally did too, but they're going to say otherwise. 3 balls and a strike. Pops that one foul up in the zone. That probably could have been ball 4.
Scored a run.
But had an opportunity, he thought. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, that'll make the count full.
You got Bo Clifton on deck.
Big Bo, short in stature. He's got some power in that arms, though. Full count. 2 outs. Bases fully loaded. Cy Bless at the plate. Bless going to take ball 4, and the Badgers are on the board.
Heck yeah, Jenkins' first inning, and we're already on the board. Look at that.
On the board, it'll be an unearned run.
Another mound visit.
And that'll do it. That'll do it for Hall, number 45. Second visit in the inning. You got to make the change now. Bases will stay loaded. Bo Clifton will be at the plate, and that'll do it for Hall.
And if this pitcher that's coming in gets in trouble, they're going to go to Max Beloy.
I know for Marion's sake, they didn't want to go to the bullpen this early.
No.
You knew it was going to be a bullpen top game.
33 pitches in, 2 outs, struggling to find an out. 21. We're back after a pitching change. Coming up to the plate, Bo Clifton. Batting a .286 on the year. .465 on base percentage. Second pitch of ball, even to count it, 1 apiece. Third pitch is the ball. Bring the count to 2-1. Strike on the outer half of the plate. Ground ball, that'll do it.
First things you'll notice about Right Fiber is that we're different in all the right ways. Our customers don't sign contracts or find hidden fees on their bills. They don't pay extra for installation or Wi-Fi, and they get unlimited data with every plan. That's because our focus is on listening to what you want and delivering what you asked for. That's the right plan with the right speed at the right price right now. And that's what Right Fiber is all about. Visit rightfiber.com to learn more.
1-0 your score here as we're in the bottom of the first inning. The Badgers leave the bases loaded. However, they do get a run across the board. Unearned run by way of walk after the pitching change, and that will do it for the first inning of play. Badgers up 1-0. Our man Tyson Lopez will be on the bump this afternoon for your Badgers. We saw Tyson in game 1 against Russellville for about an inning and a half, if I'm not mistaken. Came in for relief for that short period of time for Clayton Ballard, and then Jackson Edwards came in to wrap things up against Russellville. So Austin Lopez comes in probably the freshest out of all the pitchers Badgers have left. We might see some Ty Tilley later this afternoon as well, but right now it's a Tyson Lopez show, and it's a show that he's earned here. He's a darn good pitcher for your Badgers.
Yeah, you got that right. Coach Cleveland's definitely going to try to measure out how long he can go. You know, in 46 innings pitched, he has 46 strikeouts.
He's a good pitcher. He's a good, strong pitcher, good strike-throwing pitcher for the Badgers.
He has an ERA of 2.43.
I'll say, you beat me to it. I was trying to get there, but couldn't get there. This will be Marion's first opportunity at the plate here. Tyson Lopez on the bump here for BB, trying to lead the Badgers back to the 5A state finals. First pitch, ball 1. Ball 2.
Still haven't figured out what the zone of this
I don't know. The
umpire
zone
is. It's kind of weird.
I was going to, yeah.
It's changing.
Tried to frame it back in, and that's 3 straight pitches, 3 straight balls.
There's a strike.
Strike in the bottom of the zone. Puts the count at 3-1.
That kind of looks like the same pitch he threw the first pitch.
Ball's going to be playable. Trying to chase it down. Did he get it?
No, foul ball.
Beebe's trying to say he made the catch, but I guess he got in the out of play territory. I'm not sure. That was Grant Jernigan trying to chase it down. Nevertheless, it'll put the count at full. Lopez on the bump. Here's the full count pitch. Driven foul.
I think Tyson's starting to figure out what the zone of this umpire is, for sure.
All right, it'll take, I mean, any pitcher, regardless of anybody, it'll take him a good at bat to kind of figure that out. Boy, that slipped right off the hand of Lopez. And the runner's going to advance over to first by a wild pitch.
He was hustling like he was going to go to second.
It'll bring Cat to the plate. Malloy at first.
Max Malloy.
Lays down a bunt. Bunt goes foul. Lopez trying to go pick him off at first. Nothing doing with it. Going to keep him honest, though. Still going to keep the count at 0-1. The 0-1 delivery, going to lay down a bunt again, pushes it foul.
It says it's 88 degrees outside, but feels like 91.
It's a muggy, warm day. Got lucky with the storms last night. Hopefully everybody else stayed safe in the storms. More coming late this evening. More heading into Monday and Tuesday of this coming week, so hopefully everybody stays safe. Lopez back to first. Nothing doing. Back to him he comes.
You know how we were talking about the Razorback softball game and the
They came back and won, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Come back and won in extra innings.
The 0-2, Bless tried to frame it in. I think it was just a smidge high. Puts the count about now at 1-2, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
They had it tied up at 5 at the end of 7, and they come back and win it in the 8th, 6-5.
6-5. Well, Woo Pig Suey right here. I thought that might have been called strike 3, but Lowe evens it up at 2-2 on the count. The 2-2 delivery coming outside, ball 3. Pitch gets away from Bless.
Malloy's heading over to second.
Malloy will get over to second by way of wild pitch, and that'll put the count in full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The full count pitch swung on and pushing in foul again.
He's at 13 pitches so far.
Hadn't got anybody out yet. Not going to get it there. That's going to be a base hit right at right field. They're going to hold him at third. Good recovery there by Beebe on the defensive end, and Marion's got runners at the corners. Malloy over to third. Cat will advance to first. First registered hit of the day for Marion. No outs on the board, and that'll bring up number 44 to the plate. Jimmy Bumbaugh, the first baseman for the Patriots. See how Marion plays this. Do they try to go squeeze again? No bunt here. Going to drive that deep into left field. Ballard trying to chase it down. That'll be a base hit and then some. Ballard gets it back into play. 1 run comes across. 2 runs come across, and that'll be a 2-run RBI double.
Good hit there.
Yeah, great hit. Marion is on the board, and they have regained the lead. 2-1. That'll clear the bags, and it'll leave Bumbaugh at second. 2-run RBI double. And it's now 2-1 Marion. And we're going to have a mound visit here from Coach Ashbrenner to Tyson Lopez.
Probably try to calm him down right here.
Calm him down. Long way to go. 2 runs on 2 hits so far. And it's just the first inning. We got a long, long way to go here in this one. But we also mentioned it's a bullpen top game, and you want Lopez to try to go the distance here if at all possible.
We already saw Marion go to the
Marion's already went to the bullpen early. You don't want to go to the bullpen this early if you're BB. That's the first visit for BB. Next visit here in this inning will result in a pitching change. Big game atmosphere here. You can tell, you can kind of feel it's a big game, hot. Everyone's sweating. It's just that baseball type weather. Getting into late May.
If you're BB, you're really in and out here.
Oh, yeah, you got to get something.
You have no outs on the board.
Deep to center field. Going to be playable. Edwards is there. Going to check off the runner. Might have an opportunity at third. And the runner is going to get there. Bo Clifton was there. That was a good throw.
And a good knockdown there, too.
Yeah, good knockdown trying to get it, yeah. All good things there for BB. You do get the out that McGee was mentioning. Runner will advance from second to third. And that'll be the first out of the inning. And another runner in scoring position. Already was in scoring position. Now you got him advanced to third.
A little dribbler on the infield here would do it for them. Swing and a miss.
Going to go outside. Ball 1. Or strike 1, excuse me. Sorry. Got to be quick with your decision here because you know he's going to try to go into the ground or make Lopez or someone make a choice. Give up the run, potentially, or do you try to make the play at home and allow another runner to get on? So it's going to be interesting the choice that he puts him in here.
I don't know, because if you go 1, Journey's got a really strong arm here.
The 0-2 pitch inside or outside for ball 1. Count it 1-2. The 19th pitch of the inning for Lopez. 83 on the outside pitch. The 1-2 offering going to be back into the net for a foul. The 1-2 got him
Good
looking.
pitch.
Great pitch there from Tyson Lopez. That's a confidence builder.
Backdoor breaking ball.
Backdoor, yeah, breaking ball, got it on the edge. Got him looking. That's the second out of the inning, and
That was a huge out there.
if anything, that'll be the big kind of,
Momentum
just
shifter.
maybe not momentum yet because you still trail 2-1, but at least for Tyson's benefit, it's a big pitch for him. The 1-2, or excuse me, next batter up, that'll be ball 1.
Missed out.
Is that 23? Can't tell with the red, white, and blue.
Correct.
23, Langley at the plate. 2-0 count on the board, 2 outs. Fouled that one back. Marion already 2 runs on the board, trying to get that third one in. The 2-1, Lopez going to back off the bump, and he'll get reset. Base hit into left field. That'll put run number 3 on the board. Back in play, and that'll be an RBI single.
I think this Marion team's built to be a hitting team for sure.
They're a good hitting team. That's a good piece of hitting, and 3-1 now your score. Runner at first via RBI single.
Swing and a miss.
Strike 1 on the swing and a miss. Got to get out of this inning. Got to get out of this inning if you're BB, and by any means necessary at this point. 0-1 count, 0-2 count. Good take, or good pitch, excuse me, by Lopez. 2 outs on the board, counted 0-1 or 0-2. See what old boy has in store here.
Something off speed, probably.
The 0-2 pitch swung on right down the line. It'll go foul. .83 on the dot for Lopez. Ball going to be outside, ball 1. 30 pitches so far, or this will be the 30th pitch of the at-bat for Lopez. Back over to first, almost trying to gun him down. Unable to do it, and that'll be safe at first. Back to Lopez it'll go.
He's got a very good pickoff move.
The 1-2 pitch. Foul again down the right field line. Trying to run it down. Just ran out of room. Count staying here at 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. Not going to get the frame there. Outside ball 2.
So I was working really hard back there to get those framed in.
It's that far outside. You can't really frame anything in like that. Low and outside. See if he goes back in here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Foul again. Trying to run it down. Diving play made in the warning track, and that will be made. Yeah, T.A. Lewis, diving play. Good stuff there by T.A. Lewis. That'll get the Badgers out of trouble for the third out of the inning. A full inning of play, and Austin, we're in for a treat here. 3-1 your score. Marion gets 3 out of that inning. An RBI, 2-run RBI double, and then an RBI single gives them the lead. The Badgers look to get back things going here in the second inning. Back in a moment on the Badger Sports Network.
Your best smile starts here at Hopkins Braces. We combine expert care with personalized treatment plans to create smiles that last a lifetime. From traditional braces to Invisalign, our experienced team is dedicated to making your orthodontic journey comfortable, convenient, and results-driven. Because every patient deserves a confident, radiant smile. Discover why families trust us for exceptional care and outstanding results. Schedule your complimentary consultation today at hopkinsbraces.com. where beautiful smiles begin.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
The best part of the Sonic Strawberry Mangonada Slush con Tajín is probably the sweet strawberry. Oh, the tangy mango. El Tajín. Okay, esto está difícil. Discover the Strawberry Mangonada Slush and many more flavors in the Sonic app.
If you're a client looking for a CPA, I believe that Bell & Company would be the best place for you because we're going to take your overall situation, look at it, and treat it like it's our situation.
He has been in business for about 40 years because we provide a good client service. Customers continually come back to us. They refer new customers to us.
I would say one of the greatest strengths of Bell & Company is their employees, the culture that they have within their organization.
Back here on the Badger Sports Network, Matt Jenkins, Austin McGee. Tyson Lopez will lead things off here for your Badgers in the top of the second inning. Lopez's first pitch will be outside, ball 1. 3-1 is your score. It was a back-and-forth first inning of play.
He's a .217 batting average. Called strike on the outer half.
Couldn't frame that one in. That'll be ball number 2.
You know, that was the exact same spot the last one was.
Sure looked like it. The 2-1. Lopez will get connection. It's going into the shallow right center.
Max Malloy, I think.
Malloy will make the play in center. That'll be the first out of the inning.
We got the old diver batting now.
Old diver back. Yeah, that may be the nickname here. T.A. Lewis at the plate. Lewis drives that one foul. Lewis had a big-time diving catch there to close out the first inning.
Bottom of the first. Good eye upstairs.
Yep, ball 1. T.A. Lewis swung on and missed there for call strike 2.
Whatever that was, he just hit 84 with that.
Fastball right down the middle, nothing with it. 80 on the radar gun. Going to keep the count here at 1-2. Called strike 3.
Bring us
second
back
out
to
of the inning.
Top of the lineup too.
Yep, Jackson Edwards back at the plate. Edwards reached by a walk in the first inning of play. His first look here at the pitching change. Outside ball 1. The 1-0 to Edwards. Inside, just missed for Marion. It'll put a 2-0 count on the board.
I think that reader read that wrong. Said
What?
39 miles per hour.
I think there's a lot of things that's wrong with it. Edwards, not a high fly ball, but it's caught anyway out in right field, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Badgers in the top of the second inning, and the Marion Patriots look to get things moving here for them in the bottom of the second inning. 3-1 is your score. We're back in 30 seconds here on the Badger Sports Network.
There's nothing as American as the Sonic Smasher. Always made to order, hand-smashed Angus beef patties seared to perfection. Meet America's Smashin'll Burger, the Sonic Smasher.
Contact Patrick Sinclair for a home and auto quote today.
Three to 1 your score here in the bottom of the second inning. Marion out in front. Tyson Lopez back on the bump here for your Badgers. 32 pitches on the day so far for Lopez. 3 earned runs so far also to his stat record. Winner of this ball game here will move on to the 5A state finals and meet Valley View. Date and start time for the state finals will be determined tomorrow morning once all of the games have been concluded. Softball, soccer, baseball all together. They will make all those matchup times official very, very soon. On Sunday, they'll look to try to maneuver any other graduations that may be in place. Marion lays down a first pitch bunt, and Lopez couldn't handle it. And that's a leadoff single for Marion.
Good placement, though.
Yeah, good placement. Lopez just couldn't get a grip on it. And that'll be the leadoff man
Aboard.
for Marion. Swung on left field, playable out in left by Clayton Ballard. Makes the catch for the first down. That'll send the runner back to first as well. He needs a quick inning too, Lopez.
Yeah, because now we're back up at the top with Max Malloy.
Exactly. Needs something.
And the top is what scored those 3. You definitely don't want this kid to get on base for sure.
No, do not need him on the.
Because he's fast too.
Good pitch there from Tyson Lopez. Puts the count at 0-1.
45 miles per hour.
Something must be getting in front of the radar gun. I can assure you Lopez ain't throwing 45 and then it just pops up 11.
There it goes. Now it popped up 83.
83 seems more like it. One count on the board. Going to try to pick him off at first. Nothing with it. Back to Lopez it'll go. On the move, Malloy Not going to ground into the double play. He'll be out at first. They're going to try to advance him to third.
Got him.
And he got him at third. Double
Good
play.
tag, Bo Clifton.
Good heads-up play, too. Jernigan saw him try to get a little cute and try to get over to third. Nothing with it, and the Badgers get the double play. Well, that's one way to get out of the inning.
Journey lasered that thing over there, and Bo was like,
well, the runner slid through third, too, so I think it looked like he might have been safe at first, but he slid through, and Bo kept chasing. Good stuff there from your Badgers to close out the bottom of the second inning. Still 3-1. The Badgers got work to do on the base path. They look to do it when we come back here on the Badger Sports Network. Today's game on the Badger Sports Network is being brought to you by our friends at Ameriprise Financial. Do you have the right financial advisor to help reach your goals? Ameriprise's advisors can help create a personalized goal-based plan to help you prepare for whatever life may bring you so that you can feel more confident about your financial future. Reach out to Ameriprise Financial today at 110 North Main in Beebe or give them a call at 501-882-6530. That's Ameriprise Financial Services. 3-1 your score here from Panther Stadium, Everett Field at Panther Stadium.
good defensive inning there, man.
Yeah, great defensive inning there for your Badgers. Get the double play. Could have went into possibly a double play or the traditional 6-4-3 double play. Runner got a good jump at first, and he tried to sneak on over to third. Got a little too greedy, and Grant Jernigan gunned him down at third. Good credit to Bo Clifton as well.
Looks like Clayton Ballard to leave this one off.
Yep, old Clayton Ballard going to lead things off here for you Badgers in the top of the third. 3-1 your score. Badgers 1 run on 1 hit. No errors so far. And for Marion, 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors as well. Ballard takes a first pitch hack, swing, unassisted out at first. And that'll bring up Grant Jernigan to the plate.
Man, he just needs a fastball right down the middle.
Second appearance at the plate for Jernigan, 0 for 1 so far. Jernigan takes it inside. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery, off-speed pitch way up in the zone. Tell Grant Jernigan wasn't too pleased with himself. He knew he didn't need to take a hack at that. 1-1 pitch, inside, ball 2.
He's waiting on something to sit on.
I don't know if he was waiting on that one, but that was a good-looking pitch for him to go. Fouls it off. Evens it up at 2-2.
If he gets a hold of one and sends it into the right field corner, that's only 320 out there hitting that out.
He can get it out there at that 330, 320 mark for sure. Full count pitch right at the shortstop. Jernigan trying to outrun it, and he won't. 6-3 out at first for the second out of the inning. It'll bring our man Ty Tilley up to the plate. Tilley 1 for 1 on the day. Had a base hit earlier in the ball game. Going to take first pitch outside.
Takes a fastball right down the middle.
Right down the middle for called strike 1. The 2-1 pitch. Tilley
Hit
in the
off
shallow
Max
center.
Malloy.
Max Malloy under there to go get it again. And it's 3 up, 3 down for your Badgers again in the top of the third inning. White hot start for your Badgers on the base path. They put up goose eggs in the next 2 innings, see if they can put another one up there, this time though on the defensive end. Lopez making his way back out to the mound. Bottom of the third inning coming up in just a moment here on the Badger Sports Network.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
3-1 your score as we're here in the bottom of the third inning. Got one more pitch coming in here in Lopez's pitch allotment warm-up. Excuse me. It's been a busy 3-day stretch here for us here on the Badger Sports Network. We were here all day Thursday, very long day Thursday, then graduation yesterday with all the time changes and the moves and everything that came with that. And back here with you guys on a Saturday afternoon set of action here on the Badger Sports Network. Fortunately, Lady Badgers come away on the wrong end of the scoreboard, falling to the Sheridan Yellow Jackets 3-0. Sheridan moving on in the 5A state softball finals. Maumelle and Benton playing down the line right now. Here's a pop-up. Jernigan trying to chase it down. Lopez there as well, and the pitcher, Tyson Lopez, shows off his speed and chases it down for the first out of the inning. That's one way to get him through some innings. Just keep powering through.
Using his legs.
But, I mean, just trying to keep that pitch count down. One pitch, one swing, one out. There's another one going to be playable. That's going to be a tough one to try for Tilly to make it short, and I'll be able to. It'll be another base hit. 5th hit of the day for the Patriots. That'll put a runner on at first. Hudson McEwen will be at the plate now for the Patriots. He'll step in with a runner at first and one out. Ball was a little high in the zone. I think it was a fine call. Ball put the count at 1-0. Ooh, curveball. Got it on the inside corner. It froze him there. 84 on the radar gun. That'll even it up at 1.
We were talking about our softball score. Benton's up on Maumelle right now, 5-1 in the top of the 6th.
5-1 top of the 6th. The host school over there swung on and missed, called strike 2. McEwen trying to chase back-to-back pitches. The 1-2 to get out of the inning, swung on and driven foul. Going to keep the count froze here at 1-2. And one out to boot. Pops that one over the head of Tilly, another base hit. Runner will stay at second.
Back-to-back.
McEwen at first. Back-to-back base hits, back-to-back singles. Can y'all see any action in the bullpen from our view, or is it blocked off by the dugout as well?
I can see one lane. There's nobody in it. Nope, both catchers are still in the dugout. So there's nobody warming up in the pen.
Low in the zone for ball one as Bird comes to the plate for Marion. Lopez up to 45 pitches through 2 1/3 inning work. Pitch 46 will be outside for a ball as well. Good pitch there. Finds the edge of the zone, puts the count at 2-1. The 2-1 coming inside ball 3. Lopez going to look him off and reset things here. Three-one pitch just hits the edge of the zone for strike 2. Full count pitch, and it's going to be pushed foul by the Marion dugout. Going to keep the count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the full count delivery. Going to pick him off at second. Nothing doing with it till he dropped the ball, looked like.
So all 7 of our varsity pitchers are in the field, so there would be nobody to warm up.
Gotcha. Duly noted. Pops that one foul. Journey tried to chase it down. There was just a little bit too much heat on it for him to try to
Good thing that ball
go
was
get.
foul, or it would have rolled probably quite a few ways down that line.
Yeah, it was dangerously close to that foul line. Three balls, 2 strikes. Pitch 52 coming here for Tyson Lopez, and it'll be an easy double play opportunity. Tilly unassisted at second, and he'll be safe at first.
Coach Cleveland thought that runner at first was out.
Bang, bang play. So what should have been a double play now turns into runners at the corners and 2 outs.
Because that would have been an inning.
That'd have been the inning-ending double play. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Swung on and missed there for a called strike 1.
That umpire right in the middle of the field pointed over to the dugout. Don't know what that means. Maybe a warning?
Not sure. Fouls that one back. count at 0-2. Big pitch coming here, 0-2 on the board. 2 outs and runners at the corners. Lopez trying to get out of trouble here. Here's the pitch. He pops that one up. Going to be playable for Farmer. And he makes the catch. Ty Farmer will shut down the 3rd inning. Marion will leave a pair stranded at the corners. But no runs come across, so it's a win for your Badgers as we're through 3 full innings of play. Top of the 4th inning will be coming at you in just some short moments here on the Badger Sports Network.
Have access to every market out there for aviation. That being hangar insurance, flight schools, literally anything. The interesting part about insurance on the aviation side is that through one broker we can shop everything. We always go and get everything, not just one quote for you, so we can always find the best rate and the best coverage for everybody. If you don't have an aircraft, if you're looking at buying an aircraft or looking at insuring a hangar, contact us and we can help you walk through those steps and make it as seamless as possible.
Three to 1 your score here on the Badger Sports Network. And we're down to the final 4 full innings of play. 3.5 possibly if the Badgers don't get out of a 3-1 hole.
We said nobody was heading to the bullpen. Ty Tilley just headed out to our bullpen.
Gonna go get warmed up. 55 pitches on the day so far for Tyson Lopez.
Well, there's 2 of them out there. I'm not sure who the other one is.
Might be Jernigan as well. We have not seen Journey on the mound in this state tournament. He's definitely got the arm to go get the job done.
I don't even see him down there.
Number 6, Ty Farmer going to lead things off for your Badgers in the top of the 4th inning. McGee, you can't get both runs back here in the 4th, but if you can just try to get one here, just chip away at it.
I mean, it would be nice if you could get 2.
Oh, 2-run homer would be lovely, or 2 runs anyway. Not going to get it there. First pitch, swing and a miss. Farmer takes a second pitch ball. The boys are trying to figure out who's in the bullpen. Farmer deep to right field. They're going to try to chase it down. That's going to be way over the fence. Farmer turns the Jets on. He turns 1, turns 2. Farmer going to get a stand-up triple.
Oh, babe.
Woo-wee. Ty Farmer fired up right now. Stand-up triple.
Haven't said that one. But they are trying to chip away at it for sure.
Leadoff triple to start off with that.
We were looking in the bullpen. Ty Tilley is the only one out there. Journey just came back from the bullpen. So, obviously, both of them have thrown. They had a long ways to go to get that ball, though, for sure.
So now we've got the officials are coming together to discuss something.
I don't know what this could be. They were trying to appeal the throwing the helmet thing, I guess.
What were they appealing? What were they? I don't know.
But I mean, I guess it was coming off, so.
Something to do with the helmet is what the
side Bless will stand in.
Crew was trying to say in here, but nevertheless, it's a triple on the board. Bless at the plate. So Blair going to take the unassisted out at first.
We peeled one back.
And there you go. You got one on the board there. Farmer gets home. And that'll bring Bo Clifton to the plate. Base is cleared now.
You got Tyson on deck. Good eye.
Heck, what am I saying? Maybe just go get you 2 runs and let's tie this thing up.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they got enough.
I was just trying to be optimistic and just, well, we don't have to get 2. Just get 1. We can chip away at it. Heck no, if you're going to do it right.
On our roof. Right on the roof.
Even though that thing is like 30 foot from us, like it still makes me jump.
I mean, even if you don't get 2 here, you still did a favor.
The 1-1 pitch to Clifton. He pops that one up. That's going to be playable for the third baseman. He's trying to find it. He does for the second out of the inning.
Now Tyson Lopez is stand-in.
Two outs on the board for Lopez.
Get a little 2-out rally going here. What you say?
First pitch outside, ball 1. Yeah, let's do it. Heck, even in the first inning, you did most of your damage when you had 2 outs on the board.
Yeah.
Got the bases loaded, then walked off.
Yeah.
That's a base hit.
There's one.
Right past the third baseman. Lopez going to try to turn for second. Good recovery there by the Patriots.
Is up next.
Single.
This team right here is a very good 2-out hitting team for sure.
Absolutely.
That's one thing you can see over the year.
It was a line drive right at the third baseman to try to make, and that'll bring T.A. Lewis, like McGee was saying. T.A. Lewis standing in at the plate. 2 outs, runner at first.
Big gap in between short and third for sure.
Tried to frame it in. That pitcher's really working that outside half right now.
If you can get T.A. on base, back to the top of the order. Good
outside
eye.
again. Yeah, ball 2.
I don't know if they sent somebody to the bullpen or not, but I saw somebody walk around and go that way with the glove. I didn't see a catcher though, so.
Lewis
Fouled
choked
back.
up on the bat. Yeah, fouled back. Two balls and a strike on the board. What are we doing here?
Isn't there a pitch clock?
Not in high school, there's not.
Sure enough. If there was, that would have been
Just a Mexican standoff right here at some point. 2-1.
You got to throw the ball at some point.
Yeah, something like that. 2-1 on the count. The 2-1 pitch outside, ball 3. Ball gets away. Lopez going to stay put. Cleveland put the hand up immediately. That was going to be a...
Notice how quick he got up, though. Like, he was prepared to go to third.
He was ready.
But now that runner moves in scoring position, so.
Yep.
TA's ahead.
If TA could hit right into center right now, that little gap, they're really pushing hard to the right on the shift.
Yeah. Or hit something right through the middle over here.
Yeah, that would work too.
Something back up the middle. So many options you can do here as a batter.
The 3-1 pitch. Lewis pops that one up. It's going to be playable, I think. Catcher trying to chase it down, and he makes the catch.
It's a good play.
Good play there. The Badgers get a run on the board. They will leave a runner stranded, however. But like I said, if you can chip away at it, chip away at it. 3-2 your score as we head into the bottom of the fourth inning.
What an inning, though.
Yeah, that was a good inning. Big inning that the Badgers really needed. Back in a minute here on the Badger Sports Network.
At Back Porch Realty, our mission is to provide exceptional real estate services rooted in integrity and excellence. We are committed to fostering a culture of growth, healthy competition, and unwavering dedication in every endeavor. Through community involvement and continuous professional development, we strive to reach our full potential and equip our agents with tools they need to succeed. We set high expectations for ourselves and cultivate a family-like atmosphere built on trust and authenticity, ensuring that every client experience is remarkable and rewarding.
Three to 2 your score here from Panther Stadium, Everett Field, here at the Benton Athletic Complex in the 5A State Baseball semifinals. The winner moves on to Conway to go take on Valley View for the 5A State Championship, and the Badgers started out with a 1-0 lead, a bases-loaded walk, gave them the 1-0 lead, and then 3 runs for the Marion Patriots in the first inning. Badgers get a run back in that last inning's work.
Out of play.
Out of play. Jernigan went right into the fence before you could do anything with it. First pitch strike. And we sit here 3-2 the score.
If you're Tyson Lopez right here, you want to work quick.
Work quick.
Keep that momentum going.
There was some action in the bullpen. That's a shallow blooper into the shallow right center. Farmer there. Miscommunication, and it drops between him and T.A. Lewis. And that'll be a single. Miscommunication there. That was an easy out for Farmer or Lewis to try to make. Going to have a courtesy runner come in for Marion as well. Bunt here. Lopez with it. He'll be out at first. Runner advances over to second. So the play worked to perfection there for Marion. Gets their runner in scoring position. Six hits on the day for the Patriots to BB's 3.
Marion has half as many hits as we do. 6-3.
Outside ball 1. Ty Tilley was in the pen warming up during that brief inning of work there for the Badgers on the offensive end.
I think we'll see him next inning probably.
Maybe see if Lopez can get you through the fourth here. He's got one man down. That's going to get through. Tilley unable to do anything with it, and the runner will stay at bay at third, and another single. For Marion, 7th hit of the day. That'll even it up at 1-1. They're going to put that down as an error on the shortstop Tilley. First error of the day. And here comes a mound visit
probably gonna
from Coach Cleveland making his way up to the mound, and that'll probably do it for the day for Tyson Lopez. We'll take a break here while the pitching change is made. Back in a moment on the Badger Sports Network.
Your best smile starts here at Hopkins Braces. We combine expert care with personalized treatment plans to create smiles that last a lifetime. From traditional braces to Invisalign, our experienced team is dedicated to making your orthodontic journey comfortable, convenient, and results-driven. Because every patient deserves a confident, radiant smile. Discover why families trust us for exceptional care and outstanding results. Schedule your complimentary consultation today at hopkinsbraces.com, where beautiful smiles begin.
Gonna hang in there with Tyson Lopez. Coach Cleveland with the mound visit, gonna give his boy one more opportunity here. He's got runners at the corners and one out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And stepping into the box. Nothing on the board yet for going to be a first pitch ball low in the zone.
Max Malloy.
We've said Malloy's name a lot here this afternoon. Got a couple big outs in the outfield, and we've said his name a lot. The 1-0 pitch coming to Malloy. Drives that one foul. Malloy swung on and missed there. Puts the count at 1-2. The 1-2 coming here. One out on the board. Need a big out here. Malloy deep to left field. Ballard going to be there. Here comes the play at home. Ball is there, and he got him.
Good throw
yes,
by Clayton Ballard.
What a throw from Clayton Ballard all the way in. And the Badgers again get out of a hole there. Runners at the corners. Big play there from Clayton Ballard to wrap up the bottom of the fourth inning. No matter how you look at it, Marion had a lot of opportunities there. That was an absolute dart from your.
Couldn't be much better online than that right there.
4 full innings of work is in, and we're still trailing 3-2.
Working at it, though. Chipping away.
Chipping away. Top of the fifth coming up next here on the Badger Sports Network.
Outdoors is your local hometown place to shop for all of the new zero-turn mowers, ATV and UTVs, motorcycles, side-by-sides, go-karts, deer blinds, boats, and much more. We provide easy financing options and layaway plans to suit almost anyone's budget. Come check out our new and used inventory and find that perfect birthday or Christmas present only at Bull Creek Outdoors, located at 1100 Access Road in Beebe.
Y'all are still talking about that. I heard that like the whole inning.
Back here on the Badger Sports Network, Matt Jenkins, Austin McGee through 4 innings of play. We're sitting here 3-2 the score. You're in the top of the fifth inning. Great play there from
Clayton Ballard.
Ballard in shallow left, made the catch and then just gunned it all the way down to home plate. It's nice when you have your.
It helps when you have turf that it can bounce on.
Turf that it can bounce on, and you have your ace pitcher out there in left field, too.
Yeah, for sure. How many innings has he thrown? 50 innings this year?
Yep. So he's out there in left field. And now you got your center fielder out here, too, Jackson Edwards.
Man, wouldn't this be something top of the lineup? Go ahead and get it rolling.
See if old boy can get it rolling here. He's got the opportunity to do so. Here we go. Here in the top of the fourth inning, Edwards' first pitch swing right at the shortstop, and he'll make the play at first. 6-3 out at first. I don't mind the aggressive.
Oh, here comes the gunner.
Is that the Chris Duke nickname for Clayton? Is that what you called him yesterday? What was the nickname you gave? Was it TA? I thought you gave one to baseball. Ballard first pitch swing, and it'll drive foul.
No, he gave the rocket to
And then we get the two names for softball. I thought we had one for baseball.
Well, we got the diver over here in right field.
Maybe that's the new one. Ballard, back-to-back pitches, back-to-back fouls. Yep. Oh, yeah, yes. The 0-2 delivery coming here for Clayton Ballard. One out on the board.
Good eye.
Low, ball one.
Good leave.
Going to be even the count up at 2-2. We'll trade in softball talk for baseball talk. Razorback baseball out on top of those Tennessee Volunteers, 7-2.
Good. Dead ball.
Hits Ballard right in the side, and Ballard will take his. I did not mean to hit the strikeout button there. Excuse me. Ballard will take first base.
Any free bases BB can have, they will take for sure here in this moment.
Tying runner now aboard, and Grant Jernigan making his way to the plate.
Ooh, that swing.
See what Grant Jernigan has in store here. Been kind of a quiet day for him so far. Swung on and missed there. Not so sure if he's trying to swing for the fences, but he's trying to swing for something.
Something.
Way inside at the arms for ball one. One delivery. Jernigan going to get that out into right field. Right fielder has it playable. Ballard jogs back to first, second out of the inning. Ty Tilley back to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day is Ty Tilley. Out of the shift is Marion. They fake the throwback there to Ballard. Here comes the pitch to Tilley outside ball one.
Good leave.
2-0 on the count. Center fielder drifting towards right just a little bit. Strike one. Tilley reaches for called strike two. Ballard hustles over to second.
Well, now I need the base hit to score. Probably
Need something here.
You have to leave a runner stranded in scoring position for sure.
Yeah. If he can get that thing in the outfield, I think Ballard's going.
No doubt about that.
Tilley, outside ball three.
That'll bring the count to full.
Couple big pitches coming here Here's a big one. Full count, 2 outs. To tie Tilly. Tilly right at the second baseman. Easy play for him, 4-3. Out at first.
At least we're putting the bat on the ball.
Putting the bat on the ball, absolutely. 2 defensive errors on the board so far for your Badgers to 3 hits and 2 runs. Got plenty of time, though. Heading into the bottom of the 5th, the Badgers trail 3-2. Bottom of the 5th coming up in just a moment.
Still down 1.
If you're a client looking for a CPA, I believe that Bell & Company would be the best place for you, because we're going to take your overall situation, look at it, and treat it like it's our situation.
He has been in business for about 40 years because we provide a good client service. Customers continually come back to us. They refer new customers to us.
I would say one of the greatest strengths of Bell and Company is their employees. The culture that they have within their organization, which is really built on the foundation of integrity and trust. And I think that's one of the things that really makes them a great organization.
Three to 2 your score here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Tossin Lopez still on the bump for the Badgers. Got out of a runner's corners jam thanks to a dynamite throw from Ballard out in the left to Bless at home. Tagged out the runner at home to shut down the bottom of the 4th inning and a scoring opportunity for the Patriots. See what he has in store here for the bottom of the 5th inning. Marion, the home team on the scoreboard, so Badgers got, as of the moment, about 6 more outs to, not about 6 more outs, only 6 more outs to get that run back and try to tie this thing up.
But you have to hold them to 0 here.
Got to hold them to 0. Can't allow any more to come across.
Good pitch.
Good pitch there from Lopez, like you said. First pitch strike. The runner there. This is going to be a tough throw for Tilly to make. Not going to get there. That was going to be a tough throw. Tilly off his back shoulder. Bumba at the plate now. Marion gets their 7th hit of the day. Shows bunt. Jackson Edwards there, going to try to get it back at first. Nothing doing with it.
He ended up swinging away at that one.
He showed bunt, swung away. Edwards chased it down at second, tried to get that lead runner out.
Seems like that thing was on a rope.
It was. It was. Next batter stepping up to the plate, runner at first. Lopez going to try to pick him off at home, or at first, excuse me. Heat of the day right now on that field right now, showing 88 degrees. Curveball, call for a ball, and ooh, they almost.
Good behind the back throw.
Almost got him to come down, but nothing with it.
If he gets a little bit more further off that bag, they do that again, he's going to be done.
Well, the off-speed pitch kind of probably delayed that just enough, but maybe that was the call. He's got a big lead off right here. Called strike 1. Here comes the 1-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch outside, ball 2. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Okay, so we're going to have an out at home. I guess he got in the
way of the catcher.
Got away in the catcher. Runner will go back to second, or go back to first.
We have 2 outs now?
So, yeah, 2 outs on the board.
All right, 1 more out.
So, yeah, catcher's interference. Or, batter interference.
Yeah, batter.
So he's called out. The stolen base is negated, and he goes back to first. And we'll reset the count here. Swung on and missed there. The 0-1 low and outside, ball 1.
Downstairs.
The 1-1 going to pick him off at first. Nothing doing with it. He'll be safe. Back to Lopez it'll go. Tried to frame it in, just missed the zone. Ball 2.
He's had a couple of those that have missed the zone just like that, barely.
Just barely. Swung on, going to be foul. Hit the batter before going in play.
Marion's had a couple hits, but they haven't really had any runs going on since the first inning.
No,
they had 3.
And they've had plenty of opportunities too.
Kind of been quiet for them over there. BB got
7.
1 in the first and 1 in the fourth.
I don't guess the Game Changer shows how many runners they've left on. 2-2, got him looking. Called strike 3, and that'll do it for the bottom half of the inning. And we are getting somewhere, folks. The top of the 6th is quickly approaching us here. Badgers down 3-2, down to the final 6 outs for your Badgers. Need a run to tie it up, need 2 to get the lead. They look to do it here coming up in a moment on the Badger Sports Network. Game on the Badger Sports Network is being brought to you by our friends at Burroughs Drug. Burroughs Drug has been in business for nearly 55 years. That's 3 generations of the Burroughs family serving the BB community. You can always count on Burroughs Drug to be dependable, reliable, and always there for their customers. Burroughs Drug knows their customers, provide fast, friendly service, and offer trusted advice. Make the switch today and try out Burroughs Drug, your hometown pharmacy.
Your home is where your memories live, where you laugh, and where you love. We understand the importance of the valuables under your roof, tangible and intangible alike. So no matter what's around the corner, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Three to 2 your score here at the Benton Athletic Complex, top of the 6th inning. And Ty Farmer back at the plate, and Ty's last appearance at the plate, a stand-up triple, leadoff triple.
Wouldn't that be nice again?
Need to do it again. Yeah, what'd you say there?
Wouldn't that be nice again?
No, they're shifted right back over into that same area he hit it at. hit it at. He just muscled it over everybody.
But now they left a
0-1 pitch. He's going to go oppo this time to left field. Nothing doing with it there, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He needed that in that gap over there, in it.
Just a little late on that swing. That'll bring Cy Bless to the plate. Bless the catcher. Here comes the pitch. Pitch 59 on the day for Marion. Nothing doing with it there. It'll be a ball. Bless. Deep right field. I think the right fielder didn't see it. He caught it anyway. He chased it down.
Good thing he caught that, because Cy would have had 3 bags probably.
Oh, yeah. I think he thought it was more shallow than it was, and then by the time he saw it, he had to chase it down. And, yeah, he was barely able to catch that thing out and right. Yeah, he misjudges that. That's a
costly mistake.
That'd be a triple. Might could have been inside the park if you could, but who knows? Bo Clifton at the plate. Here's the pitch to Clifton. Clifton going to go high fly ball left field, out of play, foul.
Grant Jernigan's in the bullpen throwing now.
Clifton pops that one up. Shallow in. Shortstop there, and it's 3 up, 3 down. Not really what you wanted to see out of that inning. And that'll do it for the top of the 6th inning. 3 up, 3 down. We head into the bottom of the 6th. BB has held Marion to 4 scoreless innings so far. Look to hold them to 5 here. Got to keep this thing at 3-2. Back in a moment.
The story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today, and I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Back here on the Badger Sports Network, 3-2 your score in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tyson Lopez on the bump, 76 pitches thrown. Though we might be in store for a pitch and change here in this inning if I had to guess. Coach Cleveland was motioning over to the bullpen to get something moving here.
Saw Grant Jernigan throwing over there, and then Ty Tilley, they sent him back out there to throw.
Both of them are on the field right now. Journey at first, Tilley at short.
All are on the field.
Got to have a scoreless inning here, Garrett. Got to have a score. I don't know why I just called you Garrett. I don't know where that came from. Austin, got to have a scoreless inning here. No doubt about it.
Yeah, you need to have a scoreless inning, and then at least you've got to score 1.
Got to score 1 to tie it up. You would have loved to have gotten 1 in that previous inning to tie it up. Not that the Badgers can't get 2 in the 7th to try to take the lead. But all that is null and void if you can't get through this one. 3-2 your score. Lopez on the bump, and he'll take a first pitch foul.
Call it strike.
Thank you. Sorry.
Behind 0-2.
My wife sent a picture of my baby, and I was glanced over at that. 0-2 pitch. That's going to be playable. Journey pulls off of it. It was going dangerously close to that dugout.
Yeah, I guess he can't go inside the dugout to catch that.
Well, you could have done the highlight like diving in, but not worth it.
Not at this point.
Not at this point. Got to let it go. Here you go. 0-2 pitch coming. That's going to be playable for sure. Pops up. Clifton underneath it. Clifton behind his head, and he makes the play.
Attaboy, Bo.
Oh, Bo Clifton gets the out, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Two done, or one down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lopez down and out. Ball 1. Austin, I've been very impressed with. We'll talk about that in a second. Off the glove of Lopez. That probably helped Ty Tilley out just a lot. That probably was going to be a base hit right up the middle. But Lopez had the tip, and then Tilley able to chase it down for the 6-3 out at first. Was alluding to was I've been impressed so far with Lopez rebounding after that 3-run first inning. Really settled in. Had some help from the defensive side of things, but really settled in and found its groove here. 82 thrown so far.
We saw both sides of Lopez today.
Pops that one up.
Plenty of room.
Someone needs to call it. Ty Farmer will call it. Ty Farmer makes the catch, and that'll do it. All right, Badger Nation. Need one.
To tie, 2 to grab the lead here.
2 to grab the lead, and it will all come down to the top of the 7th inning. Don't matter where you are, if you're watching in home or if you are listening to us at the game, it don't matter. We need you loud and proud right now here on the Badger Sports Network. 3-2, Badgers trail by 1 as we head into the top of the 7th inning. Final inning of play coming up next on the Badger Sports Network.
2003, First Trust has been providing exceptional home loan experiences to our customers. We're constantly growing and expanding into other areas throughout Arkansas and many of the southern and midwestern states. We're the largest independent mortgage company based in Arkansas. That means we can provide Sheridan with the best personal care and competitive rates. First Trust Home Loans. Mortgages made easy.
Top of the 7th inning. You've worked your tail off all year long, boys, to get to this point, and it all comes down to this. You trail by 1, and the final 3 outs of your season rest on this inning here. Tyson Lopez will lead things off for your Badgers. Your 8, 9, and 1 hitters all due up for BB here in the top of the 7th inning. 1 run ties it, and we move on to the bottom of the 7th. 2 runs, and you get the lead, and then all the pressure's on the Patriots. And the way Lopez has been pitching, I know Marion does not need that to happen, so they're going to do everything they can.
Yeah, this is a big inning for BB.
Just got to stay calm and do what you've done all year long. Lopez going to get things started here for your Badgers in the top of the 7th inning. And he pops that, gets underneath it and pops it up. Miscommunication. I was hoping they might have miscommunicated there, but that'll be the first out of the inning. T.A. Lewis coming up to the plate. Just got to get a guy on.
And move him around.
Whoever gets on better be ready to run because you know they're going to be getting around in a hurry.
For sure.
T.A. Lewis at the plate, going to take first pitch outside.
It'd be nice to have 2 back-to-back walks right here.
Just let T.A. hit it out of the park, I'd say. Outside ball. Whoa.
Strike. Oh.
Bottom half of the zone, I guess. Evens it up at 1. T.A. Lewis gets underneath that and pops it up. Third baseman right there underneath it. And there's 2 down. And it comes down to Jackson Edwards. Time will be called
Just slow this
by
thing
Coach
down.
Cleveland. Slow the momentum down. Just take a breath. Don't swing for the fences. Just go get a hit.
Yeah, because you're at the top of the lineup now.
Yeah, top of the lineup now.
Edwards, Ballard, Jernigan, Tilley, Farmer.
The meat of the lineup is behind you. Just got to start with one. Outside ball one. The Marion
Fans
fan
did not
vote,
like that
they
call.
didn't like that. They're on their feet right now trying to cheer for their Patriots. Swung on and missed there. Called strike one.
He's wanting to swing for the fences, you can tell. If you're Edwards, try to shoot it over that center fielder's head for sure.
Try to bridge that gap, right in that gap between left and center. Called strike two. That was well way away, but caught the edge of the zone, I presume. The 1-2 pitch outside ball two evens it up at two.
I'm surprised that one wasn't a strike.
The 2-2 delivery coming to Jackson Edwards is a pop-up. It's short. That's going to be a tough one to play. Shortstop calling everybody off. He makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Marion Patriots defeat the Badgers, folks. Final score, 3-2.
Well, I guess you can say it was a pitcher's duel today for sure.
Yeah, it definitely was. We were talking at the beginning of the game being a bullpen top of the game. Marion went to the pen early, and their pitcher came in through 71 pitches and only allowed 3 hits and 2 runs, or 1 run actually, to come across on his stat line. Marion pitched to beauty. Beebe played a whale of a game, allowed 3 runs early in that first inning, and went scoreless for the remaining 5, and that's all that it needed for Marion to get the W here at the 5A state semifinals.
Well, it sucks because both teams got knocked out in the round right before state finals.
Great run, though, by your Badgers here, folks. They made a whale of a run getting to the state semifinals. First time they've done this since, I believe, 2010 or 11. They represented this school. Yeah, long time coming. They represented this school with a lot of pride, a lot of dignity. And it's a tough one to see them walk off the field because they played a whale of a game. Keep your head up. Keep your chins up. That'll do it here for our coverage here from Benton High School, the Benton Panther Athletic Complex. Appreciate Benton and Brian for their hospitality for us here this weekend. Appreciate all of you viewers out there staying in here with us over these last couple days. It's been a tiring couple days following everybody around with graduation and everything, but we're proud to do it for you guys here on the Badger Sports Network. Have a great rest of your weekend. Final score here from the Benton Athletic Complex. Your Badgers 2, Marion 3. They will move on to take on a Valley View in the 5A state baseball finals this coming weekend at UCA. For the whole cast and crew, my name is Matt Jenkins. Have a great rest of your Saturday. And I guess we will see you guys game 1 of the football season. Badgers versus Valonia. That'll be coming up.
Sounds good.
In mid to late August. That'll be our next broadcast. So we'll take the 2.5-month break, and we'll be back with you guys soon. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you for watching.
See ya.